What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another MBK Outdoors episode. Today we're bringing you a little different kind of video than our normal hunting and fishing videos. We're doing a review of the Altan Ultimate Waterfowl Blind. So today we're going to show you how to set up this blind, some of the features of the blind, and some of the pros and cons that I have after using it for a season. So now we're going to show you guys how to set this up. So this is the frame set up without any covers on it. As you can see, it's about a 1/2 inch conduit slash 1/2 inch pipe. The paint on this conduit has held up pretty well. There's a few spots where it is missing, but after the kind of use we put it through, it has held up pretty well. I have noticed with this conduit though, it's not as thick as other A-frame blinds that are on the market. It does tend to be a little flimsy, but is definitely sturdy enough to hold up to quite a few years of use. So a lot of the major pieces of this blind are held together by springs so they don't fall apart, and it makes setup easier. What I have found is these tend to be a little weak, and the one actually over here, the spring has come through and the spring has broke that was attached to it, so now that's not connected to that large piece. I plan on going and fix it, but it does seem like a kind of a weak spot in the design. Alright, now we're going to show you guys how to package this back up, or how I like to package this back up. We'll do some of it time lapse, some of it kind of explaining it. I like to take all the parts and put it inside the roll so it's all one contained package and I don't have to worry about losing them ever. Now that I have the frame all broken down, I like to take the other mat and lay it on top before I roll it. Alright, now that we got it all rolled up, we're going to put the strap around it. Since this can be kind of heavy, I like to lay the straps out flat and then roll the blind on top of them to get it all the way around. Just like that. And you take the straps. And you clip them. Alright, and that's about it to packaging this blind up. Alright, so this is how we keep our blind. When we're not hunting and when we're transporting it, we keep it all rolled up. We keep all the grass on it. I actually have a lot of the grass zip tied to it. It takes about 3 hours for us to brush it into the way we want it, so we just keep it like that. We don't change it. It works out pretty well. We haven't had any problems with birds flaring or anything like that. But it's in this big roll here. It gets quite a bit bulkier. If you don't have that grass on there, it'll be a lot smaller, a lot more compact. And this is pretty heavy. It's probably at least 50 pounds, if not more. You can carry it around and definitely still walk in with it, but I use a cart if we have to do that. It comes with the strap on the outside here, like most A-frame blinds have, to hold it all together, and it really helps for carrying. Otherwise it can be kind of awkward. So now we're just going to go through a 2-man setup here and do a time lapse for you, just to show you how much time it takes, and we'll do that. Alright, so I like to get it all laid out before we set it up. It just makes it a lot easier putting it together. I'm just going to show you guys how easy it is to move it one person after it is all said and done. So if you need to make a quick move, you can. Get in here, pick it up. And you can just slide it right across. Not too many issues. One person, it is pretty easy. It's definitely better with two though. We've moved it quite a few times when we've needed to move. So I like to camouflage this up really well because we like to use it in the center of a field. It has worked out extremely well for us. A lot of people use these on the sides of fields or in some brush lines or in the tall grass. We've used it out on ice islands and out on islands that are bare, and it's worked really, really well. So what I have found with this blind, with how much grass we have on here, which like I said before, it is over the top. These doors get pretty dang tight, and you can only usually do the top and bottom ones. Leaving these open, I haven't found a problem even hunting on wide open islands of the birds seeing us. It camels us still in pretty well. If you want, you can pull this over, but like I said, with all that grass, it does tend to get a little tight. So with this blind, unlike other blinds on the market, it does come with the cross beams across the top. You can leave them off. I like using them for stability and being able to move them really, really easy. You do have to lean underneath them or to get underneath and crouch in there. With some other blinds, you don't have to do that. But it does keep them really stable when you have to move it around or you bump into it or you lean your guns up against it. With this blind, they do claim you can hunt 3 to 4 people out of it. I have hunted 4 people out of it. It is pretty cramped that way though. You have to remove a couple of the crossbars so it isn't as stable. 3 is definitely optimal for this blind though. So it is pretty roomy in here, as you can see. On the sides, they come with mesh pouches to put your shells, drinks, whatever, phones. I used it mostly for my phone. It does seem like it could possibly tear if you put too much weight in there. It does also come with gun pads, 4 of those, I'm sorry, up here to kind of protect your guns. They do push in a little bit, and it does hold your gun well when you do want it to rest on there. So one of the other features of this blind is there is an optional snow cover that you can buy for it. It is different than the one that comes with it. The one that comes with it is a swamp camo, they call it, and this is just a straight white one. I didn't use it last year because we didn't have too much snow, but it definitely looks like a very good cover. It's made out of the exact same material, which is very sturdy and should hold up really, really well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions on this blind, just comment down below. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful day. Yay!